Hi Pisces, welcome to February and happy birthday. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And this month we have a new moon in Aquarius, which is happening in your 12th house. And that's happening on either the 31st of January or the 1st of February, depending on where you live. Then Mercury, which has been in Capricorn and retrograde, is going direct on the 3rd of February. And then we have a full moon in Leo, which is happening in your 6th house of employment and health, and that's on the 16th. We'll get to that. And Venus and Mars are coming together in Capricorn around the full moon, and that will be in your 11th house of friendship. So friendship could turn to love. But let's see. First, let's see what the cards say. What does Pisces need to know about love and relationships for the month of February 2022? What does Pisces need to know about love and relationships for February 2022? What does Pisces need to know? What's coming up for Pisces in February? Okay, let's see what we got. The Devil. The Nine of Cups. The Page of Wands. The Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Okay, so you're starting the month off with this Devil energy, but it's crossed by the Nine of Cups. So there could be someone that you're the Devil card is a card of passion. It's a card of fear. It's a card of desire. Sometimes it comes up when you're in a relationship that there's a strong sexual attraction. And that's like the base of the relationship. You know, you're really attracted to someone. It's more physical than anything else, especially with the Nine of Cups here. And it's saying that you can get your wish. For those of you who are not in a relationship but you're interested in someone, this person could be, someone that really, you really feel a desire for this person. The other way the Devil could play out is if you're in a relationship with someone and it has some toxic energy to it. Like, it could be the person has a drinking or drug problem. It could be that you have like this codependent tie where one of you is dependent on the other, like one of you is doing all the work, the other one, you're just like enabling each other. So there's some, and it's a kind of relationship that if you wanted to get out of it, it's really hard to get away. You feel this strong pull, you feel like you're, this magnetism that keeps drawing you back together, and it's hard. You feel like I try to break away, but I keep coming back. But the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So whatever you're desiring this month, even if whether it's good for you or not, you have a chance of getting it. Now you have the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands is a message. Now it's surrounded by swords, so there could have been some upsetting news in the past, and maybe you're having to make a decision. You have the Two of Swords here. You might have had a falling out with someone in the recent past. Maybe you felt like they weren't being honest with you. The Seven of Swords is kind of, it's a sneaky energy. You may feel like someone's not telling you the whole story. Whatever they were telling you, they're leaving stuff out. Or they're not being transparent. You feel like, they're saying one thing to your face, but they're not following through with action. It's like words. Or they're pretending to support you and be supportive, but they have a hidden agenda. I mean, that's Seven of Swords energy. Can have a thief-like aspect to it. But another way that it could work out is that you're not facing the truth about something. Like you're being sneaky with yourself, basically. You're sweeping things under the rug and you're not facing the reality. So maybe there are some issues in a relationship that you have to really face, and you can't keep sweeping under the rug. Especially with this Two of Swords energy, if you've had a falling out with someone, it's like both people are waiting for the other person. Like you're waiting for the other person to contact you, they're waiting for you to contact them, and nothing's, you got to break the ice. Part of the reason is you're not sure what you want to do with this relationship. Do I want to go back to this person? Do I still want to be in a relationship with this person? You're not sure what you want. And so you're on the fence, trying to make a decision. And so for temporarily, you've decided not to decide, But I feel like there's some kind of imbalance in the relationship because you have the Six of Pentacles here. And that's a card of one person doing all the giving. And you're not getting enough back. Like you're doing all the work, you're doing all the giving, all the love. And this person's not really reciprocating. Either you're paying for everything and they're not doing anything, or you're giving all this love, you're doing all this stuff, you're always there for them, but then they're not there for you. So you're going to be doing a lot of thinking this month about where you're giving your love, and is it getting returned? And if you're not getting what you deserve, you might think about trying to break free. But maybe so you have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles coming up. So I feel like, and plus you have the Two of Pentacles. So you could be juggling. I feel like there's a potential for a new partnership. And you may have to decide, maybe, which one, where do you want to put your energy? Now, this King of Pentacles energy, he's very down to earth. He's very responsible. He could be a little bit dull, King of Pentacles he cares about his family. He works hard for the money. All he wants to do is provide for his family. He may not be as exciting as some of the other people or the other signs, he or she, because don't go by the sex. It could be either sex. But this is a person you could count on. They're always there for you. They always have money in the bank. They're not reckless in any way, and they work really hard for their money, and they value their family. They do everything for family, home, and family. And they could be a little stubborn. It could be an earth sign. They're down to earth, so it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you might be thinking about. And the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's not afraid to work hard, but they like to take their time. They don't rush into anything. So especially for some of you who have just met someone, and if it's an earth sign especially, you don't want to rush the relationship. You want to just start out, take it easy, one day at a time until you get to feel comfortable. Because this person doesn't bond to people that quickly. They need time to get to know someone. And they need time to, they don't like rushing in. Rushing makes them nervous. So there could be a relationship on the horizon or a potential partnership where there's a strong attraction. And it allows you to maybe let go of possibly a fire sign, because the Page of Wands is fire. But not to get hung up on signs. If there's someone in your life that's not stepping up to the plate and not giving you the love and the attention that you deserve, or not reciprocating, like you're doing everything and they're like doing like 5%, you're doing 95%. No relationship is 50-50. It's 60-40, it's 70-30, and it shifts throughout the relationship. But if you really feel like you're getting the short end of the stick and this person really needs to step up to the plate, you might have someone that comes along that you find really attractive, and you might be thinking, I want to check this person out. Now, you have the Queen of Cups here in your environment. That could be your energy. It could also be how your partner sees you. The Queen of Cups is someone who's very sensitive, very emotional, very intuitive, very psychic, very caring and compassionate, especially because Pisces, this is kind of like a Pisces energy, the cups. Pisces are the most giving and compassionate signs. I mean, if someone's got a problem, you're there, with the tissues, and you're listening to their story, and you're wanting to take away their pain, and what can I do for you, But, Pisces has a big heart, and a very generous heart, and a very compassionate heart. But sometimes Pisces doesn't know when to set a boundary, and they let people just use up all their energy, and then you're just drained, because you're so sensitive. So I think, and you have this Two of Wands here. I mean, I think the person that you're with sees you as this, they see your gifts. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a new person coming along, someone more stable. I think that you might be moving away from someone that was maybe a user, maybe a little toxic, not putting enough effort or energy or even time or money into the relationship. Like you might be starting to think about that, and then when this new person comes in, this King of Pentacles, and it could be somebody you already know because it's a king. You might be thinking, like, should I partner with this person? Because you have the Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands is about you're contemplating a potential partnership, but you're not sure where it's going to go yet. Like, you're not sure if you really want to, get in the game. The Two is like, well, I planted some seeds. Let's see where it goes. I don't know. You have the World, It's like you're waiting for the results. Like maybe you reached out to someone and you're waiting to see if they're going to reach back. Take it one day at a time. Because like I said, this person, they don't rush. They take their time. And you have the Two of Pentacles here. So you're juggling. You could be juggling two people this month too. Or you could be busy with work and trying to do, romance. But the Two of Pentacles sometimes can be somebody who's laughing on the outside, crying on the inside. Like you're trying to keep it all together. Like you might be in a relationship that's going through some difficult times and has some toxic energy about it, but you're trying to pretend everything's okay. But this King of Pentacles is coming in. Maybe you haven't met him yet because he's still here in this upper part, but he's coming. And that could change things. It could change, and you might be rethinking your partnerships and thinking, do I want to let go of this, where I feel like I'm not being treated fairly or honestly? Do I want to let go of a toxic relationship and embrace something that's more stable and more reliable? Even though it doesn't, it's not like the exciting roller coaster, but it's someone I could grow old with, So that's something you want to think about. You're going to be making decisions this month, but you've got the Nine of Cups, so you can get what you want this month. But first you have to know what that is and choose wisely. So let's see, before I get into the astrology, let's see what the angels have to say for Pisces. What messages do the angels have for Pisces? Let's see. Believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wonderful possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. So, if you have a wish, put that wish out there and don't let fear hold you back, and focus on a positive outcome, and you can achieve. You have, you have support. So let's see where this new moon is. The new moon is falling in your 12th house, and it's squaring Uranus in your 3rd house, and Saturn is conjunct the new moon. So you have some karma and heavy baggage that you've been dealing with, and it's very maybe you've been keeping it hidden too. The 12th house is very psychological. So it's a good time, though, with Saturn there. You're releasing old karma and you're releasing old baggage. And it could be revolving around a parent or an authority figure. that you have to confront. You have Uranus is squaring this new moon, so you have an opportunity for a new beginning, like, in like some type of psychological breakthrough or mental health, where you're able to release the past and you're able to release whatever's been holding you back. And I think the trigger, Uranus is in your third house. That's the house of siblings. And so aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, maybe have some issues, some psychological issues around family that need to be resolved. And you can have a new start once you resolve those things, once you drop the baggage and you confront what's hidden. Now Uranus, at the same time that this tension is happening, something that, like the Uranus-Saturn square has been happening all year, so you need to be freed from something. You've been working on, Uranus is trying to free you from past psychological issues around, blind spots, things that you can't see. And with Saturn there, you have, if you make a commitment to like tackle these issues, to look deep, you can achieve that goal. You can have a new beginning. You can be freed from that baggage, free from your fears, free from karma, free from the past, because it's the 12th house. It's like, okay, it's time to take out the garbage when you get to the 12th house. You've done like the whole, you've gone around the circle. You're ready to hit the first house and have a new start. And that'll come next month when there's the new moon in Pisces. So right now you have to clean house. Throw out the garbage. Throw out all that psychological baggage you've been holding on to. Your anger, your fears, your wounds from the past. And you have an opportunity for a new start. But the new moon, this new moon is helping you to have a new beginning with those issues. Then we have Venus in the 11th. And now you have a heavy 11th house this month. You have Venus, Mercury, Pluto, and Mars all in the 11th house. So this is the month to go after what you want. And if you do, you can get it. There may be some power struggles because you have Pluto there. There may be some difficult conversations because Mercury is conjunct Pluto. And Mars is there. Mars is giving you the energy and the ambition and the courage to take action. Venus is there. So Venus is supportive. Venus is trining Uranus right now at this new moon. So there could be a friendship. You might meet someone through your groups of friends. A friendship could turn into a romance unexpectedly, because Uranus brings like the unexpected. You could go to a party and all of a sudden you run into somebody and sparks fly. But Pluto and Mercury are coming together and they're trining the North Node in the third house. The third house is the house of communication. It's the house of siblings. So if you have any issues around siblings, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, family, it's time to speak up. It may not be an easy conversation, but it will be a very cleansing one. You have to go deep. You can't have superficial, no, like, how's the weather down there, or so what's new, You have to really find out what's going on. You have to have conversations that are at the soul level. Don't be afraid to go deep, because you can clear up a lot of things. You have a lot of positive energy helping you to do that, helping you to go beneath the surface and speak up and communicate, having some serious conversations. Mars is sextile Jupiter in the first. You have Jupiter in your sign, Pisces. So you are the golden child as long as Jupiter's there. It's bringing you abundance and opportunity. Jupiter's going to be here most of the year. It's going to dip into Aries over the summer, but right now it's in Pisces. So now is the time. Strike while the iron is hot. Go after what you want. You're being supported. Then you have, Mercury goes direct on the 3rd in your 11th house, so you may hear from someone, a friend that you haven't, or a lover that you haven't talked to in a while. Someone might reach out to you, or you might reach out to them, because Mercury's going, direct. Then we have the full moon, and the full moon is happening on the 16th in Leo. This full moons usually bring an end of a cycle or a culmination. So if you're working on a project, you could be finishing it up. You could. It also brings awareness to a situation. So your 6th and 12th house are being activated. So the 6th house is the house of work. It's the house of health. If you've had any health issues that you've been struggling with, there might be a solution now, or you might be finishing up a procedure. The sun is in the 12th house, so anything that's been hidden is going to come to light around this full moon. And this full moon is squaring the North Node in the 3rd house. So there could be some communication. You may need to talk it out with a relative and resolve some issues that you've had that were hidden, that are under the surface, and maybe neither one of you has been talking about it. But it needs to come out. It may come out, and you can release it and heal it. Confront it and heal it at this time. Mercury has moved from the 11th house into the 12th house. Again, Mercury rules your thoughts, your communication. It's a good time to really think about, take some time out to think, do some soul searching. Talk to someone about some psychological issues, your fears, your blind spots, whatever baggage that you've been holding on to, that you're not, you don't tell anyone. Now's the time to communicate. Get at those things that are hidden, dig up the dirt, and then release. You have Mars and Venus coming together. This is the highlight of the month, I think. Mars and Venus coming together in Capricorn in your 11th house. And it's sextile Jupiter in your 1st house and Uranus in the 3rd. There could be an unexpected love connection that just comes out of the blue. You're not going to expect it. It'll be like you're running around town and you run into someone and all of a sudden sparks fly. Or you run into some old friends, or maybe somebody in your family introduces you to somebody. And things just happen unexpectedly. The 3rd house is also communication. You might get an unexpected message from someone, and the sparks start flying. Like you connect with a friend you haven't seen in years, and there could be some kind of romantic connection, or maybe you're involved in an art project together. Because Mars and Venus is love and money and creativity. Mars is courage and action and passion. So if you're connecting with someone this month, it could be very passionate. It could be a very passionate, intense connection. And with Saturn conjunct this new moon, if you're making a commitment, it's going to be in place for a long time. So be careful what you commit to, because it's not going to be a fly-by-night thing. This could be something serious. So that's my forecast, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if it resonated with you, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button. It helps the channel. And if you'd like a private reading, click on the link in the description box. It'll take you to my website, and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, Pisces, have a happy birthday if you're celebrating a birthday in February. Have a wonderful February. Valentine's Day is going to be really romantic this year, really passionate and sensuous, because Mars and Venus are coming together just 2 days later with the full moon. So maybe someone might reveal their feelings for you this month, or you might feel like revealing your feelings to someone. And it can turn the relationship in a new direction, because you have the 9 of Cups here, the passion, devil. It's going to be a hard, if you're getting involved with a new person and it's very passionate, it may be a hard thing to break because it's going to be intense. But anyway, but you can get your wish this month, so go for it. You've got a lot of planets on your side, so don't be afraid to go after what you want and make a dream real. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Have a wonderful February, and I'll talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.